Today is March 9th, and the Yankees are in the middle of spring training. The Herrera era continues. Gary's hurt. Paxton's throwing again. Judge has a broken rib. Let's talk Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old JOMBOY and Jake. Recaps galore and weekly awards. Stat lines, steaming hot takes. Your Yankees news with these two fine dudes. It's time for Talkin' Yanks. Talkin' Yanks with old JOMBOY and Jake. Talkin' Yanks with old JOMBOY and Jake.
What's going on, everybody? My name is JOMBOY, and his name is Jake, and we are coming to you live from the Bronx at JOMBOY Media headquarters. Excited to chat and talk about the Yankees as they are they're almost in the dog days of spring training. Almost. I think next week will fully be there. I'm starting to wear out its welcome for me a little bit. We have injuries. We have some potential returns. We have some good play. We have some bad play, Jake. And we have some very special people bringing this episode to us. Julia Santiago. If Julia has a brother named Julio Santiago is a great name. Julia Santiago, good.
Jesus. Dude.
Julio Santiago's great name.
You gotta chill, fam.
Miranda, thank you. And Jenna Weinstein. So thank you very much to those three. They're most recent Patreons. They can watch in the live chat and get some behind-the-scenes footage and some special stuff that Katie's given them. Good job. Jake, do you have anything to say?
Hey, Jimmy. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well.
Fit me in there. I'm, how are you doing, Jake? I'm doing well. I'm here. I'm at the studio. First full Monday, letting it rip. A lot of recording, a little warm, a lot of man sweat.
Yeah, it's going to get hot. Once summer comes, it'll be
When the summer comes, it gets hot, and that's why you're at Talkin' Yanks, to get that kind of info. But, yeah, man, I think we are in the dog days. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Because, think about it. You get that, 4 day break before the season, and you get, one fake exhibition game in there. So you got to factor that in. And then, the last week of spring training is literally nothing. So I think this is the dog days.
Okay. I was scared you were going to fight me because I think
No.
we're hardcore in the dog days.
Oh, my God. Don't worry about me fighting you. Say what's in your heart, man.
What do you think about the
let
dog?
it
What do you
out.
think about the dog outside of our office?
I like that dog. Early returns, I like that dog.
You're not sad for it?
We don't know.
It looked pretty strong, and
We don't know.
It looks well fed.
Looked,
We think we got a stray dog
looked
outside
healthy.
the office.
Might have a stray at the office.
But also, it's always in that one spot, so maybe it's not that.
So maybe
stray.
it's not. It's
And
just where the dog
it's
plays.
It's fenced in. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so that dog could be very happy. And yeah, man, just adjusting to this city life. I'm a city rat now.
Yep.
Got my boots, jeans. Was wearing my Yankee jersey earlier. Should probably be wearing that for Talkin' Yanks,
Yeah.
but
Going boots still, huh? See, they make me too hot.
Went boots today. I've been a little warm. I knew it was an aggressive play. I didn't realize it was gonna get this hot today.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a high of 65, which in my head means if you're in the shade or anywhere not sun, it's gonna feel 50s. Turned out it hit 70 today.
It did?
Yeah,
Crazy.
hit 70 today. So that's pretty crazy.
That's awesome. Good for the weather.
Coronavirus has people nervous. I've changed my stance on coronavirus. I'm still not scared of it, but now I do think it's everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So at first I was it doesn't really exist. If you start crunching the numbers,
Just
U.S.
in
people
Asia, wherever it was.
by,
Yeah.
amount of people that have it divided by U.S. people, the odds are so rare. Now I think everything I touch has it, and I'll have to battle the flu and be coronavirus. But
I got swine flu back in 2009, so I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'll pick this up at some point.
yeah, so we'll see.
Damn. Coronavirus blows, dude. I mean, that's kind of a storyline I wanted to open with. Our buddy Passon just tweeted out that Major League Baseball will join the NBA and NHL in closing clubhouses to media due to fear over potential spread of coronavirus. Now, MLB has always granted writers more access than the other sports. like a lot more access. And I was just listening to the K show. He thinks he thinks like this is their chance to do this. All right, for a terrible, terrible, terrible analogy.
Okay, here we go.
Abraham Lincoln used
Oh.
the Civil War
Oh, my.
to end slavery and then
Sure.
ended forever. Michael Kay seems to think that they are going to use coronavirus to close clubhouses and then just keep them closed throughout
Wow.
and only have that beginning and after slated time. But that just like walking around, being able to chat guys up like we did at spring training
Right.
won't be allowed, which will be a much big difference.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a whole thing and two things I don't have a ton of knowledge on.
That would suck if they closed clubhouses. Like Lindsay Adler was tweeting like, these are the things I get from
Right.
from being in the clubhouse. Do
No.
I need to move, Dave?
No, you're good.
And I just
Should I move back to where I was now?
I just think there's a bit of a like we've already made a leap there that may not come up at all. And
All right.
like yes, there's a chance that could happen. There's a chance anything could happen. There could be a chance that clubhouses are closed the whole year. There could be a chances clubhouses are wide open in 2 weeks. Like I don't know enough about the topic, but I don't think it is there a chance that's true? Sure. I have no idea, and it could also very much not be true. So I'm not really.
I also don't know how much that affects me. Like I like Lindsay, so I have empathy for
We love Lindsay Adler.
and we like Hoke, and like
We love a good article.
we love a good article. I love the Madden article, the inside article.
Right.
So that sucks. But maybe this makes the players do their own stuff more. They
Yeah,
feel looser and
maybe.
freer, and they do more like Instagrams inside the clubhouse. And I don't know.
Yeah.
No idea, but it's a storyline in baseball right now.
Yeah. It's a storyline across the globe.
There's like 4 other tweets Passon did on this thread. They still are going to finish spring training and open the regular season on time. They plan on it at least. They're going to monitor local markets and remain nimble if local health authorities. Damn, dude. Coronavirus coming for everyone.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Like, what's New York gonna do? Nothing.
Nothing can take down New York, man. People have tried.
That's how it starts.
New York is the most ambitious city in the world.
Is this the start of a scary movie or a laugh in 6 months? Seems like a laugh.
I think that's rude to the places that it's been scary for a while, like China.
Right.
So,
Fair.
So I think in New York's point of view,
Okay.
I think it's scary for a lot of people.
Okay.
I'm not scared of it yet.
Right.
But I am much better at washing my hands just because of this.
And I think that's in making this a little silly. The antibacterial lotion, I forgot how good that was.
Hand sanitizer,
I
some
didn't
people
use
call
the
it.
hand sanitizer a lot.
Yeah.
And it's refreshing.
It's nice. You feel clean when you put it on.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway. Back to
Talking-
Yankees baseball, I
Talking
guess.
Corona. Yeah, we could try that.
BBD put a lot of notes on here for us, which
Sure.
is much appreciated.
Yeah.
We did our episode on Judge and the broken rib.
Reaction.
Some updates were that it looks like it can't put him out for the season either way it goes. Behind the
Right.
scenes info, Big Baby David's dad
Wow.
is first
Insider.
He's a first rib doctor, specializes in first ribs. Okay, so
Okay.
he says that if Judge needs the surgery, if in 2 weeks it's not getting closer to healed and he needs the surgery, that he'd be back fully ready to go around All-Star break, second half of the season, right?
He told me he'd guess like 2 months is probably how long it takes without knowing anything else.
Okay.
Without any actual information. So,
Well, he is an upper rib doctor.
right. So that's official.
And then Jerry Harrison Jr. told us that he had the same injury, played a full season on it because they couldn't figure it out because it's really hard to diagnose
Right.
because it's like underneath your collarbone all the way up in there. And he said that he felt good as new, like it wasn't a lingering thing.
Right.
fine.
Like it can get stronger and stuff, blah, blah, blah.
So then we had the conversation about like if Judge is out to All-Star break and he's healthy for the second half and then playoffs, like that's good for the 2020 Yankees, but still for Judge's case,
Yeah.
that would really, really hurt the money he's going to make in arbitration and free agency and all that. So I can understand why he's like, give me these 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I need these 2 weeks to figure this out.
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, you start looking at the injuries. I mean, you can, we're looking at 3 years straight now with significant injuries. So, yeah, it's a bummer. And, I mean, it ends up tying into Judge getting Aaron Judge didn't get called up when he was 22. So if he does hit a free agency payday one day, or, we were ready to anoint Aaron Judge the next captain of the Yankees. And you and I had one of our first big realization moments was they'll never do that until Aaron Judge signs a big extension, because then Aaron Judge could hold that ransom over their head forever and be like, oh, you named me captain of the Yankees, give me that bag. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see.
I actually heard a story.
What'd you hear?
I don't know if you were with me when I heard this.
Tell me the
I don't know
story
if
you
I should,
heard.
I don't know if I should share it.
Oh.
All right, I can share it blandly. Because we're talking about miking up players. And there was a player who was mic'd up, young guy, and on the mic said, like, I love playing here. I love playing in this city. And they're about to release that. And his agency nixed it.
Yeah.
And said, nope, because that's a bargaining chip for the team if they want to sign him. So those are real thoughts that go on in agencies' heads.
Right, but that's also being an agent, being over the top, because what else is a player supposed to say? If a player comes out to the media and says,
I'm not on the agent side.
Don't love playing in this city.
I'm not on the agent side. I'm just letting you know that those things are used in arbitration and that people are nervous about how much they let on.
Captain of the Yankees, I mean.
So that's what I'm saying. The Yankees would have never given him captain until they sign him to a long-year extension. Never.
So, I don't know. Interested to see what we hear in 2 weeks.
That's going to be annoying that they gave that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Remember they did that to Judge.
But I think they also did for a reason, because like we said, if it doesn't get better, like we're saying, the surgery takes out half the season. And if he gets that surgery, if we can get Judge for the second half of the season at this point, I don't want to say that's a win, but we want Judge for the second half of the season. So I'm guessing that 2 week is supposed to be the decider point, whether it's rehab or get the surgery. And then it's either bury him in the back of our heads till midway point of the season, or hope he can get on an actual timeline. But it sucks.
I have something that I wanted to pivot to.
See that.
It's fresh in my head.
Look crooked.
We're crooked neck lady.
Yeah.
We're pivoting to Gary Sanchez.
Yes.
Whose back is
Your
tight.
guy.
Caught 2 days in a row. His back got tight. Oh, speaking of.
You've got a tight back,
the
too.
tightest back right now. Katie put lotion on my back.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, my God, your back's spasming. Because I'm in severe back pain.
Yeah.
Boogie's coming soon to help me up, the chiropractor. But so I'm with Gary.
Right.
It's kind of like we're on the same side.
Tethered.
Yeah.
Tethered. Couple good Netflix references right there. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just it's part of the Yankee parade at this point. I'm Arthur marching down the street with my arms up. Oh, there's another injury. We're at it again.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
It's a hypothetical. I don't know where I stand on
Hypothetical.
it.
You don't know where you stand on
I
it.
know it's might be a little outlandish, so don't shoot down the conversation.
Okay.
Okay? Jeez, got to walk on fucking tiptoes around you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Now I want to shoot down the conversation. That's all you've made me do.
Higgy has no options.
Yep.
Gary has an injury.
Yep.
Ionette has been crushing spring training.
Uh-huh.
Chances that they go 3 catchers as the fourth 26 man, and Ford or someone goes to AAA who has options. If Ionetta says, no, keep me around on the roster, don't send me to AAA, and Gary's got lingering back issues.
Ionetta's got no say.
Okay, but what about, do you think that's a plausible situation at all?
I've heard more insane things out of your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you do it. I think you just put Gary on the IL.
And have Ionetta on
make
the team.
sure he's healthy, and yeah, you flip the coin between Ionetta and Kratz, and then
Kratz
you're going to DFA one of them.
Kratz was born and will die in AAA.
And he finishes every year on a major league team. They were saying that on the broadcast the other day. It's pretty wild. And I was looking at his major league games played. He's played over 300 major league games. Like, Kratz has made a nice little later in life career just staying healthy in AAA for the first half of the season and then coming up and catching somewhere. So, yeah, interested to see. And then, the whole Yankee injury comedy show continued because the Yankees are going on 2 road trips Wednesday and Thursday. So they just told Gary, chill out till Friday, which is fine.
Fine, he probably was anyway,
yeah,
right?
we're rooting for that. Well, they said he was going to get back to catching activities, and then they realized the road trip stuff, and they got off of it.
So, like, when you hear Gary's out this week, it's really not as big as it sounds at all. He's just not going on the road trips. He might even catch some bullpens and shit.
So, we'll see. I think the quote from Lindsay Adler was he was catching things.
Oh, yeah.
Which is huge.
Oh, yeah?
Big part of the job.
Hope he doesn't catch corona through the budumcha.
Oh.
Hope he doesn't catch the corona virus.
Don't.
Motherfucker. I hate
Oh.
myself. That's the kind of the
That
opposite.
worked.
That was the opposite
That
of the,
worked. Good job, Big Baby David, on the soundboard. Get healthy, Gary? I don't know.
He is healthy.
I mean, at this point,
Back
okay.
was tight, dude.
I've got a hot
Slept
take.
wrong. I've been sleeping wrong for
I've got a
3
hot
months.
take.
My back looks like a jigsaw puzzle put together by a blind kid.
Do we want... At this point, should we be rooting for like the most ridiculous opening day lineup we can get?
Yeah.
So when we win the World Series, we can be like, and would you look at this opening day lineup?
Michael K. would, a team that started with an opening lineup of replacements and minor leaguers has battled its way to first place.
K would put that opening day lineup under the table.
Yeah. So what is it? You already did this on Twitter, right? You did like, you know, what you expect reality.
Yeah, Instagram versus reality, LOL.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Lots
lot of
of
guys.
love.
It's a lot of guys we're kind of okay with because it's like, okay, Mike Ford, we're fine with him. Talkman and Clint Frazier, technically, like those guys are MLB players. But yeah, let's not fully get there.
I thought we just decided we wanted.
Okay, because then a lot more people have to get hurt. Let's just be healthy.
All right, I got good news for you.
Give me the good news.
Giancarlo Stanton resumed running on an anti-gravity treadmill. He did
Huge.
about 6 miles an hour, which is pretty fast.
On an anti-gravity treadmill. Is that in water? Did we ever figure that out? Didn't we do this last year?
Anti-gravity treadmill is in water, I believe.
If you're going 6 miles per hour underwater, that's blazing.
I think so, right? I think it's impossible, to be honest, if you're a human can't run 6 miles per hour in
Yeah,
water.
no way.
I think he like steps on it once, floats around for
What's
a
an
while.
anti-gravity treadmill?
I Googled anti-gravity tragedy by accident and clicked images. Okay, luckily that was nothing bad.
I think it's just, okay, it's one of those
Water. It's
treadmills.
water.
You're like surrounded by, but you're not like in water. Like everyone has that image of a person in a pool, like running.
Dude, I don't even know what this is. I don't think there's water
It
involved.
looks awesome.
I don't think there's water involved at all.
I don't know what it is, but I need it.
It looks like there's no
It
water.
looks like you
looks
just,
like you're in a
you just
vacuum.
get suctioned. Your upper torso is in the air with gravity, we'll say,
Yeah.
and the rest of your body has been suctioned off, and your lower body has no gravity. That's got to be wild.
It's like when you remember at the mall, they would have those massages where you never get touched. It's just like air.
Right.
Is it like that?
No, but it's a good example of something.
Thank you.
It's a good example of something that people have seen. Wow. I'd Google anti-gravity treadmill if you're just looking for something.
So I don't know
And
how.
it looks like the company that makes them are Alter G. So Giancarlo, Alter G. There's something.
We're trying to
there.
alter him.
We're trying to alter G. We're trying to make him healthy.
Yeah, that's cool. Looks like you get harnessed in as well. I don't understand what this is. I don't know how
No
fast
idea.
6 miles per hour is. If it was a regular treadmill, like that's decently running.
Know who I want you to ask about?
Jog. That's a jog.
Ask Marlon, the translator, about it and see what he says.
Does he have a Twitter?
I think he's on the gram. I don't know about Twitter.
He's definitely on the gram.
He's on the gram.
Okay. Anyway, so G is signs of improving. And Paxton,
Seems to be the best news.
he's about to pitch soon.
Yeah, he's
Not like in a game, but he's about to start throwing again.
He's throwing, and spring training is for pitchers. So I don't know. I mean, there's a world where he could ramp up in a month or so, but don't get too excited about that. Just be happy we're hearing good things, and if those, I was about to give some serious coach language or maybe Cashman language. I think Zillow has gotten in my head. I've had some really good press conference answers lately. I think what I was about to say was, Paxton's been getting some good results, and as long as we keep getting those good results, that'll get him on the field quicker.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of nothing.
Holy smokes.
That was more nothing than my mall air massage.
I'm good. The mall massage bags.
So this is, I think, is a Hoke article, a Hoke article, and he says that Hoke says that Paxton has been walking without issue. So
Awesome.
he's got me beat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
And said that he may receive clearance to begin his throwing program on March 11th, which is my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Elizabeth.
Happy birthday, Elizabeth.
All right, so that's the good news. We got 2 injury returns. Judge's wasn't season ending.
No.
So I'm spinning that as good. It's bad for Judge's career, to be honest, but
Yeah.
Yanks. BBD has a nice section here called Guys Who Have Been Sent Down.
Yeah. I was surprised how early this happened. They're getting rid of a lot of the fluff early.
Well, so the way spring training breaks down, you can break a spring training game down into thirds,
Right.
3 of them, right? First 3 innings, the first week, 2 weeks, first 3 innings are your good starters.
Sure.
The middle innings 4 to 6,
Fun people.
are the prospects with hope,
Right.
future tied to these dudes.
Right.
7, 8, 9, that's your Trey Ambergis and your other guys who kind of have, they're like, Yanks don't care about him that much.
Tommy Malone, who
Tommy
keeps
Malone,
hitting
yeah.
homers.
Yeah. So when that first crew,
Right.
the first to third inning crew, start getting to the sixth inning,
you send down.
you send down that
the young,
middle
fun
tier,
guys,
and
yeah.
the Trey Ehrenbergis stay throughout spring.
Yeah.
They stay the whole time. So that's why guys like Brooks Krisky, Nick
Yeah.
Nelson, Albert Abreu, Florial, Yahoo, Miguel
guy.
Yajore, Medina, Hill,
Funky
a lot of guys in the
Medina,
40.
Heel.
Also, I just want to let you know that my thirds that I just did,
Yeah.
I think was like a great teaching moment.
No, that was awesome. That was fantastic.
Thank you. I didn't think of that until I said it.
Yeah,
So
you
it
did
was on
good.
the fly.
Did
Sorry.
good.
So they're all sent down.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay, fun. Notable spring stats.
Notable spring stats.
Now batting number 12.
I think we have to talk about the MVP of spring training.
I think we may have different MVPs. Who's your MVP?
Higgy.
Okay.
No,
not
I'm
mine.
joking.
It's not mine.
Rosell Herrera.
Not mine.
Who's yours?
Hap.
Oh, no. So he's the Cy Young. I mean, field players win MVPs. Best pitchers win Cy Youngs. But that's fine.
That's a great point.
Thank you.
I was wrong.
As good as the spring training stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Good stuff over here
Okay.
today.
It's a win. We needed that. We both needed those.
We both.
Yeah, Herrera. I think he's on the roster for real, right?
I don't know. I'm not fully bought in because spring training doesn't matter still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care about opening day.
I'm one I'm one
I don't care about opening day.
I'm one more injury away.
Rosell Herrera will be part of the 2020 New York Yankees.
See, this is the part I don't know. Like, can another team, like if Rosell Herrera doesn't make the Yankees, does he automatically go to Yankees AAA, or could the Orioles be like, we want to try that guy because he looks good? That's what I don't know.
The Orioles? You'd rather stay in Yankees AAA than go to the Orioles. I mean, I think the Yankees
don't
can
think
make
so.
that hard sell. Like, they could be like, hey, look at these
I
injuries.
think he wants major
Look-
league food
look
and
at
major
this-
league paycheck.
Look at this last year.
And if he hits at the major league level, he could go play for a real team.
At what date did Gio Urshela come up last year?
It was early. It was like, I think it was like the first week of April. It was surprisingly early.
I mean, if he stays with the Yankees, he's going to get run in MLB. I mean, fucking Breivik Valera got run.
Sure. But I just don't know how all of that works. If Rosell Herrera stays with the Yankees organization, yes, he will play in the New York Yankees this year.
And he might be like a good chunk of play.
Maybe.
Because not everything's going to go perfect.
Well, you and I did this earlier. And
he plays every position.
Are we doing the
Jake.
26-man thing right now?
Did we do an updated one? We've done this a bunch, but
Changes.
dude, Gio came up on April 6th last year.
Nailed it.
What did you say, April 6th?
First week April.
Yeah, nice. Cutting it close.
Got in by a day, yeah.
Got in by day. Yeah.
And it was close.
Okay.
was
25 man.
26.
Yeah. Within the 26 is
You've
25.
been struggling with that. I'll be honest with
20
you.
man
I'm starting to think you like calling it the 25 man.
No, I'm getting mad at myself.
Okay.
I'm getting mad at myself.
I didn't think you were fighting back at all.
Yeah, no, I'm getting
Okay,
a
good.
little annoyed. So keep on me.
Okay, I will. That's what I didn't know.
Yeah, don't
Because
lay
I've
up.
corrected you a lot.
Yeah, don't lay up.
A lot.
I
Okay.
got IL pretty good last year.
Yeah,
26-man roster.
halfway through the season. 26 man.
No,
roster.
I was great with IL.
We'll do Gary and Higgy for now.
Ah.
Voight and Ford.
I can't do it like that. Can we do the?
I hate how you do it.
Can we
How
do-
can you not go position by position?
Can we do the 9, the DH, and then the bench? That's how I need to do it.
It's a nightmare, but sure.
Gary,
We get lost in this every time.
Gary, Gio, Glaber,
What way are you going?
around the horn.
Reverse?
Yeah.
Baseball's never worked that way. No, you cannot do it this way. I have to cut you off. You have to know you can't go.
Is it because
you can't go catcher to third base? That's insanity.
Is it? I'm trying to figure out why I think this. Is it because I played catcher and that's how I would throw the ball around the infield?
If that's what you need to hear, sure.
Okay, so Gary, Gio, Glaber, DJ, Voight, Talkman, Gardner, Clint, Andujar, DH.
Okay.
All right. Then 4-man bench. Higgy's there.
Yep.
We have Wade, and Ford.
Ford.
Who am I missing? Herrera.
So you had Clint. We think Warner, Judge, and Stanton might be there. There's still a chance for them.
On the opening day 26 man?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's Herrera then,
Then Rosell Herrera, come on up.
right?
I guess so. Are we missing anyone, BBD?
No. Yeah, if Judge or Stanton's active, then that's it. But it doesn't look like they will be, so just the one more spot, probably Rosell Herrera.
And then Tyro?
They don't like Tyro.
They like Tyro.
Yeah.
I mean, there's your 3 catchers theory, but yeah. I mean, we're...
That's why I got to the 3 catchers because I was like,
Yeah.
Rosell Herrera's on there, but what if they like Ionetta's bat off the bench more or his presence as a veteran?
It's crazy,
Or they want to
man.
keep him around because Higgy doesn't have options.
Well, they wouldn't keep a third catcher if they're also going to have Ford, who can only DH and play first.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it would be It would be Herrera. And they're not going to do this. It would be Herrera and Ionetta and Ford would get bumped. They're not going to do that.
No.
So Herrera's on the open. So now you just said you didn't
I
think so.
there's a really good chance, yeah. I don't know. I'd like to get Stanton bona fide.
Did we forget someone?
I mean, it feels like we have, but I don't think we have.
I don't think we did.
Which is wild.
So Herrera's on the 26-man opening day roster right now.
I think so.
That's crazy.
So on that list, we had Judge and Stanton hurt.
Yeah.
Who else?
Hicks is hurt.
Hicks.
That's all.
That's it.
You had Andujar there. You had Clint
Yeah.
there. You had Talkman there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Rosell Herrera is a Yankee.
Shit, man. That's nuts.
Which now makes it went from fun to scary. Let's be honest.
I had him on the roster anyway, so I think I mentally had that math done a little before you. Because now you're coming to this conclusion.
Tyro, I mean, he's on the 40-man. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the starting rotation is Cole, Tanaka, Hap, Monty, and then I don't think they're going to have a 5th guy. I think it'll be...
Is Zach Granite a sleeper? He's a guy who played Major League stuff, right? And that was another Cashman. I'm going to trade for a 27-year-old guy who was good in AAA.
But Herrera can also play center field and left field and right field and is having
The best ever.
Yeah.
The best to ever play baseball.
Yeah. So
Herrera era. It's
Yeah.
real.
it's real. What do you got on the 5th starter? I think that it will be a mixture of all of the mutts out there. Lasagna, Sessa, maybe Chad, Holder opening.
Yeah,
What have Holder and Heller done this spring? Have they been getting reps?
I'm not sure. I've seen Holder. I haven't seen Heller out there. I know Loizaga's having a really nice spring. He's been one of the buzzwords this year. I haven't watched too much of Loizaga. I just know his stats are good. So I'm interested to see what he looks like because, again, in theory, he was supposed to be on my Domingo Germán. If he looks good this year, I'm going to buy in. Then I saw his limit of minor league innings, and that horrified me. I think he's still going to get an opportunity. I mean, end of the day, Johnny Lasagna can only give you like 100 innings this year.
That's why I don't even start him. Like I just fully transition him to reliever because
Right,
it
but
plays out for the rest of his career.
You
better.
could be missing out on a really good starting pitcher for no reason. Like if he gets hurt one more time, then yes, you can do that plan.
I mean,
But
maybe
you
I'm
could-
coming to it from a business end, but like,
you stretch him out to 100 innings this year and he's really good, I mean, you have a potential quality level starting pitcher. If he gets hurt again, he gets hurt, and then it's no questions asked. But if there's a year to do it and keep him stretched out, it's the first half of this season.
all right, here I think I'm coming to it from like a dipshit Yankees brass position. Because like, how many more years do they have him for?
A while.
Is he not even in arbitration yet? Okay, yeah, they have him through
He's played in 2 major league
1,
seasons.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they have him for the next 5 years. If you want him to be a starter for you by 2022, like in rotation starter, there's no way he can be an in rotation starter for the full season this year. Impossible.
No, but we don't need it. We need it for half a season. It could be perfect. If he could get it to Paxton, if he could get it to Germán, I mean, that ups his value so much.
I'd still give him an opener,
Or
I'd just use him as a 3-inning opener.
And I mean, you could still do that. I mean, it does start getting semantical, but keep him stretched out. And if he can give you 5 innings, that is through the first 2 months of the season, that's huge.
Yeah.
And then you can transition him to the bullpen role, and he could be long relief or weapon mode or whatever you want him to be.
So I think it's going to be a combination for the 5th starter. Like you know how we had Chester last year? And how many games did Chester pitch?
It's a lot.
Is that kind of hard to look up? Do you know it, BBD?
I believe it's 11 off the top of my head.
11?
It was a lot.
It was, okay. And there was one stretch where they were the 5th person. Like there was like maybe a 4-game stretch. Where
Nestor Cortez pitched 66 innings last year.
how many? I wish it was easy to find, but I don't think it's easy to find. Like how many games did they combine for?
I mean, it shouldn't be that.
Chad started 15, so maybe it wasn't 11 where Nestor
Chad started
followed him.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
So
And we were really good in opener games.
So if
last
we
year.
need 10 starts, right, then I think they're going to go opener bulk guy. And there's a lot of options there on the 40-man, on the 26-man even. You know, you have Lasagna, Sessa, Chad can open, and then we still have like Holder, right? Those 4, you can find a match for 2 of them to be that guy. Maybe it takes a little bit. But I think that's what they're going to do because you need 8 to 10 starts. I mean, 8 to 12 starts until Paxton or Germán are back.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're getting a 5th starter.
I think they try out Johnny Lasagna, and if he turns into an opener, that's the same game plan you just had.
I got what I do.
You got what I do?
You got what I do.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'd go Sessa and Johnny as the combo, and like both 3 innings each is your hope.
But you're a huge can't start Sessa guy.
He's not starting.
Okay, so you're going Johnny then Sessa.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
But does that rid us of a mop-up guy completely? Because Chad's not going to come out and mop up. Maybe Holder would be the mop-up guy. Oh, fuck, we're forgetting about David Hale. I think Hale's going to be on the team, on the roster as well.
Hailstorm, yeah.
Okay, so if you go Lasagna to Hale with Sessa as the mop-up duty guy still, bam. That's what I like.
Loizaga Hale's a nice start.
Unless I think of something else in the next 5
Yeah.
seconds, because that's what's been happening. I think
Cashman goes and gets a wild card body just for fun.
he could.
He could.
He could. Not going to rule it out.
Crazier things have happened.
I do think Lasagna to Hale would be is an option as that 5th. What's the name for that? La Hale?
LaHale, LaSalle, Hassania,
Johnny Hales.
Johnny Hales, David Lasagna. David Lasagna's a pretty lame name, but I kind of like it.
All right,
And
whatever.
let's see. We've got
The point that I'm making is I think they're going to do something along the lines that I'm thinking, unless they go out of house. Like, the only way I think you have a fifth starter, like, we're starting this guy, we hope he gets 5 to 6 innings, is if they make a weird trade for someone.
so you don't think they're going to try to get 5 innings out of any of those guys? Yeah, I don't know. That just feels like, do you think Mike King's involved? I know we both don't think Clark Schmidt is for eligibility reasons. You forgot about Mike King.
No, I don't think Mike King's involved.
Okay.
Has he?
What was that weird smile you just did?
Because Clark Schmidt looks so good.
Looks good. It's a good curveball.
Like, it looks so good. That slider curve, whatever you call it.
Do
so
you
good.
have a percentage chance the Yanks say fuck it and they say Clark Schmidt, you get the 5th starter role? Because I think you do.
I do. I didn't. It was 0 forever.
Wow.
I just think that he has looked so good.
Right.
You got to be licking your lips, getting your jollies off.
Oh, my God.
It's still a very, very small percentage. Also, you know what changed it? I was looking up. He's a college guy.
Okay. College guy.
Well, like,
College dude.
what I mean by that, and I think you know,
College bro.
is that it's not like he was 18 and hasn't faced, like, competition.
Sure.
Like, the college guys usually have a shorter path. If you're a top pick out of college,
Quicker. You get quicker to the big league if you've played in college than if you came up as a high schooler, yes.
Clark Schmidt, he went to University of South
I
Carolina.
was going to say South Kakalaki.
Yeah. And he pitched 3 years there. Did he get hurt his last year or only made 9 starts? I don't know.
Yeah, the Yankees drafted him knowing he was getting Tommy John right when they drafted him.
Smart move by them.
Huge.
And they also got to pay him like below slot and everything.
Well,
that.
rude.
So
But okay.
Classic.
So anyway, I think I think Clark Schmidt's jumped up a little bit.
So when are we?
He is 24 already, so like that helps that argument. But he's
Your
also
mic blows. I'm gonna have to cut you off soon.
yeah, he's also only pitched 19 innings above single A.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think you didn't use the code thing, the blue cloud lifter, so it might be
Code breaker.
Ro-
We'll find out.
Robert M. Pimpsner
Yes.
covers the
Bobby
minor
Pimps.
leagues. Bobby Pimps says that Mike King has the second most innings pitched out of Yankees pitchers this spring. He's in the live chat right now. Maybe.
So Orioles opening day, off day. So we're going Cole, Tanaka, Happ, Gumby, and then we should be able to go Cole. This is usually a game you like playing, but I'm in.
I do. Get it? I'm excited for you to play.
Cole, Tanaka, Happ, another off day.
So they can go twice through without using a fifth starter.
Yes.
So I stand by what I think then.
Yeah, and I'm kind of going to stand by what I think, but I think what we're thinking isn't too different. Like, I think they probably give the pill to Johnny Laza. Although, think about where we are in spring training, 2 weeks into the season. Rosell Herrera is going to be batting 2-hole. So,
And fucking kicking ass.
And kicking ass and taking names. So,
Dude, Mike King's ascent last year is crazy. I mean,
Quick riser.
he went rookie ball to lower A ball to double A to triple A.
Yeah.
He just kept
Big year.
going. And they traded for him.
Mowing him
right?
down. Marlins.
And Cash was like, this isn't the Mike King we traded for. That was kind of lopsided now.
I think there's been a couple guys the Yankees have traded for where, like, literally they got them from dumb organizations that were trying to make them do something different, so they started being bad, and the Yankees were like, you can come here and not do that. And I think Mike King is one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Business.
How's Mike King look this spring? Does anyone know?
He's been overshadowed by Clarkie, to be honest.
Dude, Clark's... I can see the Yankees. This is what I can see the Yankees doing.
Can you tell me what you're seeing right now?
I can see... Is Clark on the 40-man?
No.
So I can... Neither is King, right?
King is.
Oh, yeah, because he was up last year.
He got up, yeah.
They have room to put someone to the 60-man. I can see them sneaky putting Clark on the 40-man just in case things get desperate, that they don't have to do it later on. No, because then you'd have to DFA them if they come back. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Take it back.
It's
Jake,
taken back.
I take it back.
It was taken back.
I don't know. I still think they're going to bulk guys. I mean, it'd be cool to give Michael King the start. Okay, he went to Boston College.
Let Johnny Laws rip it.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're not expecting. Like, if they do lasagna, you think that they're going to hope he can go like 5-6 innings?
I think they're going to treat him like the other starters. He'll get 85 pitches in his first start.
Okay. I'd go lasagna over King,
Okay.
if that's the case.
What's your... All right, let's put everyone in the
What a
bucket.
dumb combo.
This will be ugly. This has been some Yankees, like, deep dive-ish. Some people are locked into this right now.
Yeah.
We've done the last guys on the roster and the last guy on the pitching staff.
I'm trying to find his spring training stats, Mike King. But it says he only pitched... Oh, he's pitched 9 1/3, and he's allowed 4 earned runs, 3.86 ERA. How many punchies? Only 4. So...
I was just going to do the whole thing. It's sloppy.
What whole thing?
I mean, King, Schmidt, Sessa, Loizaga, Hale.
Yeah.
Who else is a starting option?
Listen, sources say...
Who else gets in the rankings?
Our sources...
Right.
This is not a joke.
Not a joke.
Our sources
No jokes.
from the organization.
Yep.
We know they like Hale.
They like Hale.
The room...
But he's never really been a starter.
But our sources...
Right.
Told us...
Right.
We like Hale. He's a guy you can pitch anywhere. I
Swing
think
man.
that's a direct quote.
Swing man.
Yeah. You can pitch him in any situation. That's what our source within the
Having a
organization
bad spring, does that matter for David Hale at all?
I mean,
4.1 innings, 5 earned runs, 8 hits.
we saw him at the playground with his kid afterwards. He
Yeah.
wasn't fazed by it.
No.
I don't know if that matters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of Hale. I know that they like him. We were told they like him. So, that's all I know.
Princeton guy. Yeah, I don't know. I think either way, however you want to dance around it, whether it's opener, whether it's a lasagna Hale, whether it's lasagna Sessa, I think you're covered.
Lasagna Hale, imagine. Just like
You're-
lasagna fucking falling down your face.
You're covered for basically, barring another injury, you're covered for the first month of the season.
Heller's still hurt. He hasn't pitched yet this spring.
Come on, Heller. Figure it out.
Yeah, right? Is Holder still hurt? Has he pitched? What's going on here?
He's ripping it.
Holder was so good in 2018.
Right?
Holder also hasn't. Or hold on.
3 innings pitched, no earned runs, baby.
For Holder,
4 Ks.
3.1
He's
innings
back.
pitched. 3.1.
He's a stud,
Don't get rid of him.
my guy.
I'm going to go back to BBD's notes, see what else. Because we've done this conversation.
Yeah.
The other notes here are that J-Hap is still crushing it.
Whippy.
Whippy.
3-starter.
Ottavino, 4 shutout innings, 5 Ks. Working on limiting stolen bases. Cool. Smart.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could help you.
Yeah. Everyone should try
Could
that.
be beneficial.
Put that in everyone's repertoire.
Just think about adding it. There could be a situation where that helps you.
Garrett Cole stunk against the Tigers, Jake.
Yeah.
Want to hear all the excuses?
Yeah, rip them.
1, he was sick.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Flu. I don't know what it was.
Potentially.
2, he was throwing all fastballs just to get a feel for his fastball.
Yeah.
3, the wind was just blowing
out.
Higgy had 2 homers.
Higgy
The
had
game
2
was like
homers.
13-9.
Yeah.
The Tigers like tweeted about it.
Yeah. You got to get reactions.
Yeah, if you're the social media manager, you have to.
It's a no-brainer.
But if you're a Tiger, like an honest Tigers fan, you're like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Honestly, don't care about that.
Yeah.
Like, how many of those would he have to have in the regular season
Oh.
for you to care? It would be 2 for me. It'd It'd be two out of like if he had 2 within the same 5-start stretch.
To care is a tough phrasing there, because if he throws the first bad one and he had like a bad spring training, I'd be like, okay, I would say I care.
But I'm saying I would need 2 in a 5-game stretch, 2 stinkers in a 5-game stretch for me to worry about his future.
Worry about his future. This is now we're in the dog days of summer.
People were worried. People were saying they're worried about Cole.
Yeah,
after that.
people are people.
Yeah, Tanaka looks good. Dude, Tanaka looked really good. Did you see that start?
Tanaka's great.
It's the best.
He's great.
We'll end it
I
there.
love his delivery.
Oh yeah, I like everything about the man.
Dog days of spring training. What are we? 17 days from games? Something like that? 16?
I don't know. It's one of those days.
2 weeks later this week.
What's today's date? The 9th?
9th.
Well, let's say this airs on the 10th.
This airs on the
this first
10th.
game is the 26th, so
26th.
simple math there.
Yeah.
15
Everyone
days.
knows. 16. Something like that.
Depends if you count the start.
Yeah, I don't know how
date.
people count the days.
People
That's
count
always
da-
thrown me
People
off.
always count
Always
days
thrown me
different,
off.
you know?
Always thrown me off.
Like if you're like, hey, how long until our trip?
Yeah.
You'll get into a debate
Yeah.
because there'll be like 10 days. You're like, no, it's 9 days. We leave on the 10th day. We don't count that day. No, we don't leave until 5 at night, though, so there's a full day. It's a whole thing.
I never get it.
What about like if I say this Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
What if I say next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday is the following.
So it's not 2 days from now.
Correct.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Same page there.
All right. Thanks,
Bam.
everyone.
All right. That ends
Covered
this
a lot of
episode.
topics.
Hey, for dog days of spring training, I think
Yeah.
these are the topics.
Yankee fans like this episode.
And it's a Yankee show.
Yeah.
Cool. Go Yanks. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you later. Go Yanks. Tell them, Grants.
Go Yankees.